Here we go. Here he is,
Are you
LaSalle
sure?
Thompson. How are you, Tank?
Hey, what's up, man? I'm here.
Good. Yeah.
Tank, we were just talking about you and your sushi experience with me.
Man, that sushi was good.
Yeah, you know what?
Hey, what's the name of that place? Because you need to get them some pub. I've been
Oh,
there
don't
several
worry.
times. That food is good.
Don't worry. They got plenty of pub. The place is called Tang's Sushi
Yeah.
in Roseville.
And I know Tang, too.
and
Nice guy.
yeah, Tank at Tang's is what we called it.
Yeah,
And
there you go. Tank and Tangs.
and when you want to talk about something that was empty, it was my wallet that day, Tank, when you had all that sushi, bro. Because
Next time I won't hit you that hard.
No.
I just had a couple of rolls
next time.
I was kind of. I hadn't eaten that day, so when you had me come in there,
You like how he
I
said
had to
that?
get down.
He said I hadn't eaten that day. Well, if you recall, you and I were going to eat at the sushi restaurant by my house, by my store, and that was all you can eat. So I was like, oh, I cannot wait to watch these guys squirm as Tank Thompson's there eating all this sushi. And then it was closed that day, so we ended up going to Tang's. And
That's how we do. Okay.
that's right. And and it didn't click in your brain. This is not all you can eat.
Maybe it did.
Well,
Maybe it did.
So that's why next time we'll go to your place.
Yeah.
We'll go to the all-you-can-eat place.
thanks. And you'll buy, right? Yeah, that's a good trade-off.
You know what? Next time, I'll buy. Yeah, all-you-can-eat, I'll buy.
Oh, great!
Okay.
You'll get the You'll get the $20 all you can eat. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Tank,
much.
we're very excited about you coming out to the show on Sunday. Can you tell us a little bit about that year one Kings in Sacramento? I remember seeing you guys when you were from Kansas City and you played in Oakland the year before, and all the people from Sacramento went down to watch you. How good year one? How good was that team? You guys made the playoffs, then they broke it up. But how good was that first year team?
I mean, we squeezed in the playoffs. We probably would have been better the next year, but they made a trade for Derek, and Derek's knee. He was coming off a knee injury, but they signed Derek to an offer sheet. They should have kept Mike Woodson. It would have just made us better, and it would have kind of softened the injury with Derek. We were basically kind of empty at that position, and it hurt us after that. So
yeah. And speaking of Mike Woodson, he's back with the Kings now as an assistant coach. And you were one of his assistants, right?
Yeah, he's that's one of my best friends, man. We like family. He broke me in the league. Him and Eddie Johnson kind of raised me. I mean, he only like 2 or 3 years older than me, but he raised me. Taught me how to carry myself, how to act, how to dress, all that good stuff. And so I've been hanging with him a lot since he's been back. And I told him to ask Doug if I can come to some practices and stuff, but I'll probably start being around a lot more and go to more games. But I'm excited about them.
Does he like sushi?
I like sushi. Woody does not. I don't think he eats sushi.
Okay, cool. Let's take him. We'll take him to lunch then.
Okay.
I'll have water in the salad.
You know what he loves? He loves going to the cigar bar, man.
Oh, is that what he said?
Oh, man. No, I know that he does. 'Cause every time, look, since he's been by, we probably hung out about 15, 20 times. So let's say we hung out 20 times, 18 of them we ended up at the cigar bar.
Okay.
At the cigar lounge. So we go there on the regular.
LaSalle,
I don't smoke anything. I just sit there and talk.
I was just going to say, my wife, Jessica, just texted me and she said, do you know how cheap you sound right now?
Yeah.
I was like, I am. No, you're married to me. You know I'm cheap.
Man. You ain't cheap. No, you're not cheap. Tell your wife you're not cheap.
Neither are you.
Yeah.
Neither are you.
This was a big eater that day, that's all.
Tank, I wanted to ask you about Jerry Reynolds. There's a chance Jerry's going to be out at the show on this weekend at some point. And he told me a story once that I want to see if this is true. He said that you said, hey, we run plays for Woody, for Eddie, for Reggie. We don't run any plays for me. And he said he put in a play for you called Texas, and he said that it didn't work because you didn't run it right. Is that anything close to the truth?
It might be, because I remember we had a play called Texas, but he never told me it was for me. Oh. So I got Woody. I always got Woody and Eddie open there, and I crashed the board. So he didn't tell me that play was for me, and so I never got the ball on it anyway. So if I didn't run it, man, maybe that was why I didn't run it right. I didn't get the ball, but
kind of need to know the play is called for you.
Play called Texas, but I ran it correctly, to my knowledge. So, but maybe the first time I ran it incorrectly and didn't get it. And he's like, well, we're not going to go to him again. So,
what kind of coach was he?
Jerry was good. He, he just made sure we were organized with our plays. I remember he would try to keep the pressure off us. So, we might lose a game one night, and he would come in the locker room. He would say, whew, that was ugly. or he would come in and say, look, guys, I know you guys are feeling down about this game, but he said, I'm going to tell you right now, there's 2 billion people in China. They don't give a damn about this game. He kind of kept us up a little bit like that. So, and when he was coaching, we weren't very good, so we lost a lot of games.
Tank, you are a UT guy. I'm a UT guy, man. Of course, you were there way before I was, which is not no disrespect. But looking at,
why are you trying to emphasize that?
I was like, that's getting ready to come off like that. But I asked,
I'm not even born yet.
Right, very true, very true. But all due respect, when you walk into the gym and you walk into the athletic department, your name is placed right there. I've seen you, your face and your name tatted that comes with the basketball program. Just from when you were attending the UT to now where UT sits in the basketball program. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, Texas was a football school. And when I went there, it was only a few years after Darryl Royal, famous football coach, had retired. And Texas was always a national power in football. And so I think they were trying to bring their basketball program up. That's why they hired Abe. And, we had a decent team. We had a guy named Mike Wacker. And the only reason he's not a household name, you guys really know him, is that he would have played in the NBA. But he blew his knee out. And that year, my junior year, we were 13-0. No, we were 14-0 and ranked 5th in the nation. And then Wacker blew his knee out. And we were 14-0. We ended up the season 16-11.
Oh.
So we went 2-11 the rest of the year. And, everybody went to the conference tournament, but we missed out, and then I went pro. And Wacker came back, but he was never the same. He was one of those big, heavy breaks. But, man, he was a talent. He and I were both in the top 10 in the nation rebound.
Man.
I'm looking up Mike Wacker right now on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
That dude don't look like he's the leading scorer of a.
I wonder if it's the right guy.
Right.
I'm looking right now. He played 84, 85, 80 to 82, 84, 85. Forward, inducted in 1999 from Texas Hall of Fame. From San Marcos, Texas. Am I talking about the right guy, LaSalle? He left town.
Yeah.
15
that
points a
time was
game.
definitely my phone.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
We'll move on. Go ahead.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you. You were an outstanding rebounder, of course. You had double-figure rebounds in your career. What do you think of the way Domantas Sabonis plays and what the team needs to do this year to get the best out of him?
Domantas. Well, I think really with Domantas, really what you need to do, he really should be playing power forward.
Mm-hmm.
And so they should get a big center. And I think he'd be more effective, especially as well as he passes. He would, playing him a lot more at the high post, he would be much more effective. But he's a talent, man. He can rebound, he can score, he can pass. I call him Brad Miller Deluxe. Because he's very similar to Brad Miller, but a little better.
Uh-huh.
And I played against his daddy. His daddy was pretty damn good too, man.
Yeah.
So
and his dad was.
I think to make him better, they should let him just play power forward, but they got to have a center.
Yeah. His dad was actually, by the time his dad came here, he was towards the end of his career, right?
Yeah, but even then,
Uh-huh.
I remember when he came, he was like 30, 35 years old. He came over and played for a couple of years. Man, I couldn't guard him. I was getting old too, but man, that cat, they ran offense to him in the low post. And, you couldn't move him off that block. He was big. He probably weighed 300 pounds. It was, he just was a tough cover for me, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember him. He was talented.
Tank, one of the questions I don't think I've ever had the opportunity to ask you. You accepted the assistant coaching job under Larry Brown in Charlotte. Robert Johnson being the owner, Michael Jordan being a minority owner. What was that circus like?
Well, it wasn't really a circus. I won't say we went to the playoffs, but Robert Johnson, if I remember correctly, he went through a divorce and he just decided to sell a team. And so Michael ended up buying it. So after the first year, Robert was gone after the first year. Then Michael bought it. And, Larry's always tinkering with the team. So he was trying to get the right mix. But, we had some good skilled players, and we were always right there, for the playoff picture. I think the second year we did not make it, but the first year we made it. And it wasn't a circus. It was Charlotte's a great city. Kind of reminded me of Sacramento. So a little more laid back, but population-wise, it's about the same size. And the great thing about there was having the owner, Michael Jordan, he knew basketball. A lot of these teams, owners think they know basketball, but they don't. All right. And, the places I've been, the places I've played, a good owner will hire a good management team and let them run it. Let them do what they want. And if it doesn't work out, you get rid of them and replace them. Mm-hmm. A lot of times, owners fool around with the team, but then when stuff goes, you're doing the stuff they wanted because it's their team. You kind of got to do it. And if it goes sideways, then it's your fault. That's what you see happen a lot. But Michael, he knew what he was doing, knew what he was talking about, but he let the coach do his thing. And when it didn't work out, then he got a new coach. But when you talk to him, and he came down there a couple of times and cussed us out, he knew what he was talking about. He wasn't a guy that you would say, I don't know what you're talking about. You would listen to him. And then a couple of times he came by practice, and he didn't really practice with us, but sometimes he get out there and fool around, and, guys still couldn't guard him. So
wow.
He was in his 40s then, I think, but guys still couldn't guard him.
Well, Tank, we appreciate your time and looking forward to seeing you. It's Sunday, Emran?
That's Sunday.
Sunday at?
It'll be Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday at, I think Tank's going to be there right around 11 or 12.
All right.
Just depends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is it 11 or 12?
11.
Is that what time it is?
Yeah, about 12 o'clock. About 12 o'clock.
We got to get this together as a unit now. Wait a
I thought it
minute.
was going to be later, but if I'm going to be there at 12, if he says 12, look, Emran's the boss. If he says 12, I'll be there at 12. I'll be there at 11:45.
He's on top of things. He's on top.
So whatever
Actually,
time he says, that's what time I'll be there.
Actually, could you be there at 11:40?
I can.
What a perfect time for us.
Yeah.
11:40 is the time to be there.
Thank you, Tank.
We'll
We
see
appreciate it. We'll see you
I'll be
soon.
there between 11:30 and 11:40.
All right.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
All right, man. Thanks for calling. I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right. We look forward to it.
Love that guy.
LaSalle Thompson.
Love that guy.
Yeah. We'll come back, look at the NFL's unbeatens, ranking them. Also, we got Ruthie Bolton coming up, too.
Ruthie
right?
Bolton's coming up.
Yeah. So, big hour rolls on next on Sactown Sports.
The Alan Styles Show.
Roxborough Chubba.